GMH's Aces of the Year in celebration of National Hospital Week. Of course, that runs from the 12th through the 18th. And joining me now in the Harmon studios representing the Unit of the Year from Facilities Maintenance is Jose Tetpahago, and the Manager Supervisor of the Year, Engineer Supervisor Zaldi Tugari. Gentlemen, thank you so much. You each have phenomenal responsibilities. Zaldi, as I understand, you're in charge of the ER and ICU expansion.
That's true. In behalf of GMH, we overlook the capital improvement projects. Our department is called Facilities Maintenance Department.
Oh, okay. And then Jose, like, you're basically the fix-it man for there. And for an agency as critical as GMH, where basically nothing can ever afford to be broken for too long, like how seriously do you take your job and, you know, like fixing stuff?
We take it pretty seriously, but we just have to have think with intuitively and anticipate and just be prepared because a lot of our equipment are already exceeding the manufacturer's life expectancy, so we have to do all kinds.
Now, I find that interesting because, you know, what you gentlemen do, because someone I'm very close to was in the hospital last year, and, you know, like when he was admitted, I wound up talking to a couple of the maintenance guys, and I said, you know, like, how do you guys, you know, approach your day and what's your typical day like? And they actually believe, and they said, you know, we realize that we're in step with the doctors and the nurses because we are in the business of patient care. And if you guys don't do your job, then, you know, people aren't going to feel well. So, you know, tell me about how you guys approach your job in that light.
Facilities maintenance is only one of the departments that GMH has, and we're all guided by one mission, and that is to provide quality patient care in a safe environment. So we live by that, and there's a lot of policies that we go by. So each and every one of us is living with that, so we do our share, every department. It's kind of ironic that sometimes we are in the backdrop and nobody seldom recognizes us.
Until something breaks.
Until something breaks off.
You're the most popular man in the world.
Again, yeah.
Yes, yeah. That's true.
So we do our best, as GR says here. We run some equipment that's more than 20 years old, past its life expectancy, but you can see it's still running and giving all the power that the hospital needs. We make all the equipment run as much as we can and make use of it as the best possible way we could.
Okay. How long have each of you been at GMH, and, you know, what have you seen in terms of changes with the hospital in that time?
I joined in around 1996, so about 18 years. And through my years or tenure, I started as a planner. So there's a lot of projects and there's capital improvement projects that we completed in-house, supervised in-house, and monitored in-house. So there's a lot of millions of dollars. As you can see, it's all right there in the hospital, all the improvement you can see from the hospital. And recently we have this ED and ICU expansion. It's a $7.5 million project, and that's something that we're proud of having. And everybody in our facility tries to put in their knowledge as far as inspection, things like that, and see what we could do to improve and get the best quality of projects.
How about you, Jose? How long have you been with GMH?
I've been with the hospital for 16 years, and but I'm assigned to the skilled nursing unit up in the Barrigada Heights area. It's a satellite facility of the main hospital, and I've been there since we opened up in 1999, overseeing the operations, maintenance operations with 2 other staff. So our department has a pretty good preventive maintenance program, so everything is routine, and if you upkeep your equipment, perform maintenance as required and needed, then these equipment will last long.
So you guys have not only been with GMH for a while, you guys have also worked together as a team pretty well. So, like, talk about the dynamics of how everybody on your unit works together, and, you know, how you guys approach your mission for patient care.
Well, pretty much it starts with a work order, if that's coming from any department, nursing or medical staff saying that, hey, my plumbing fixture is leaking. So that triggers a work order, and we take it from there, we pass it down and to our department and see the criticality of that work order. If it's an emergency, then right away we dispatch our guys to go ahead and fix it. And if it's just routine, then we put it aside and go further and absorb whatever is more urgent other than emergency to work on.
Yeah. So any stories you guys can share about like maybe
The-
funny stories from the field, like maybe
the,
one time.
actually, the biggest stories we have are when it's condition one, there's a typhoon here, or like the plane crash, and the times of disaster. That's where you see everybody just click and mesh together, and it also helps having all those drills, disaster drills, fire drills, so everybody knows their role. And when those things happen, we all seem to click and gel, and it's all for the help of saving people.
So it's all muscle memory, and you guys use your training, and
Yes.
it's all like clockwork. All right. Well,
Yes.
guys, thank you so much, and congratulations on your achievement. Very well.
Thank you.
It's so nice to know that our hospital's in such capable hands and guys who care so much.
Thank you
All
for
right.
having us here.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right.